Hi, how are you today? Are you excited to get out in your new car? I bet you are. So let's get you fully prepared to go out and be safe when you are out, just in case something happens when you're out there. So I'm just going to show you what I have in the back of my car to just ensure that if something does happen, if I break down, if I have a flat tyre, that I always have something that I can hopefully either help myself with or get someone to help me. So first we're going to have a look in the boot of my car and show you what I have. So I have an emergency kit, as you can see here, and I also have a tyre pump. So both of these things are essential for the back of your car, and I'm going to show you what's inside the emergency kit in a moment. Just to say that the pump is an essential part, just in case you get a flat tyre when you're out and about. I'll show you what the sign looks like, which you'll see on your screen, and you just basically need to put this on your tyre, as I will show you in another video. Pump her up and you're off and safe to go. If you don't have it, then you could be driving on a fairly flat tyre, which is not good for the tyre, and it's also not good for your steering or the performance of your car. I'm now going to show you the contents of the emergency kit, which I've just got on the left here. It's something I bought from Amazon, which you can also do, or you could have a look at the contents and you can purchase your own bits to go in your own bag, or you can also add to this kit as you're going. So here are the contents of the emergency kit, which I bought from Amazon, as I say. So we have the bag, which has got a reflective strip, which is quite handy for putting in the back of the car if you need to. We then have on the top left hand side here, we have some fuses, which you can see, which I wouldn't necessarily change myself, but at least you have them so that you can have a mechanic do that for you. There's a little screwdriver to help them get them out as well, and some tape if you need that. Next to that we have a poncho, which is very helpful to have if you're stuck on the side of the road. You need to get out of the car and wait for someone to come and help you. You don't want to be wet on the side of the road. Never stay in your car. Always make sure you're outside of the car and out of the way of the road. Then we have a red box here which contains the triangle, which I will show you in a moment. And we have a pair of gloves which helps keep your hands clean, and also they have some rubber ends on them to help you grip. There's a tow rope, and then there's the jump leads here, which I'll show you how to use both of those in a moment. And then just above the jump leads we have a very small first aid kit, but it's got a couple of essentials in it. Again, I'll show you the contents. We have a wind up torch, and we have on the left hand side of the torch a lifesaver. This is one of the most important pieces of kit that you want to keep in your car, and it will save your life, hence it's called the lifesaver. But again, I'll show you exactly what that means and what it does in a moment. And here we have the triangle, which I took out that red box, which you can see in front of it. It took me 2 minutes to put this together, nothing more than that. It's nice and easy to put together, but just make sure you practice it before you put it in your car, just so you know how to do it. If it's dark, you just want to know that you can do it very quickly. Now this, the DVSA have it on their website, which I'm just about to show you, needs to be about 45 metres from the back of your car. So that's probably about 45 of your leg strides away from the car, just to make sure that people can see that, and your car as you're parked on the side of the road, especially if it's dark. You want to see them to see that before they see your car if possible. I've put some extra points on here just so you can have a quick look. So it does say if it's poor visibility, stand away from the road, and it also says to have your side lights on. Also, just wanted to highlight the last paragraph. Always take care when placing or retrieving them, but never use them on motorways. You may also want to just have a little look around your car to see if your car was fitted with one of these triangles. My one is. So in the boot of my car, as you lift it up, there's a little compartment. As you can see, there is a triangle just inside. So even if I didn't have one in my kit, I had one already in the car. So I've opened up the first aid kit. It's a very small first aid kit. It's just got some plasters, some alcohol wipes, a wound plaster and a bandage. As I said to you before, you can add to this if you need to. This is a very small amount of first aid kit, and actually my car did come with a first aid kit, which is in the side panel of the car. So again, have a little look around your car, because you might have a bigger first aid kit hidden in there somewhere, but you can add to this as you go. There's my first aid kit which came with the car. So next we have the jump leads. Now this is a great piece of kit to have in your car. It can save you from having to call someone out and help you. If you've got returned back to your car and you've accidentally left your headlights on, for example, you've got absolutely no power going to your dashboard whatsoever, there's no lights coming on as you open the car door, you've probably drained the battery because you've possibly left your headlights on, for example. This will help jumpstart your car on another car. So you'd need someone else's car to help you with this, and you're going to attach these leads to your battery and the other end to the other person's battery. So this is my battery in my car. It's on the right hand side of the engine, as you can see. There's a red plus and a black minus, which I'm pointing out here. So you're going to put the red lead, one end of the red lead on the, see the metal bit beside the plus there. We're going to put the metal part of the jump lead on the metal part of the battery, just like so. And then we're going to put the black lead onto the minus black at the top. And again, it's onto the metal part of the battery there, and it's on the metal part of the jump lead. You're then just going to attach the other ends of that to the battery on your friend or your relative's car so that you can jump start the car. So what you now need to do is start their car, and then once they've revved up their engine a little tiny bit for you, then you start your car. So the energy is going from their battery into yours, and you're going to just start your car and it should start straight away. You can then detach the leads, and I would just leave the car running for a few minutes before you let your friend just go, just to make sure she's running okay. And then you can just, if you run the car for 10 to 20 minutes, this will then recharge the battery for you, and then the next time you try and start your car, it will just start. If it doesn't do that, then there could be an actual problem with the battery. At this point, I would ask for some professional help and see what they say. We now have the tow rope, which I'm going to help you understand how you would connect this to your car. But basically what I would say with the tow rope is not necessarily to do this yourself, but at least you have the equipment so that somebody else can help you. Okay, so some cars actually have the tow hooks already fitted, so they'll be under the bumper of the car. Some, however, you have to actually fit yourself. So if you take out the shelving which is in the bottom of your boot here, you'll reveal where the spare tyre is, or in my case it doesn't have a spare tyre, so there's a little gadget set, and within the gadget set there is a tow hook. So the tow hook is the part that I'm just going to take out now. It's got like a corkscrew at one end, which is where you're going to screw it into the car, and at the other end is where the tow hook hooks onto. So I'm going to take it around the front of the car and show you how this goes into the car now. As you can see, my towing hook needs to be screwed in, and it's all hidden behind the bumper. So I've had to pull out the little plastic door here. It just folds out, and then if you just pop it out, and then you put the tow hook in and you screw it in. You screw it in anti-clockwise, and then you're going to attach the hook from the tow hook onto there. Just make sure it is fully screwed in before you start to have your car towed. And then you just secure the little door back where it was before, so it all looks nice and tidy. So here's the wind-up torch, does what it says, as you can imagine. It's just handy if your phone dies, or if you don't have any other torch or light equipment in the car, then it's good to have. My tyre pressure gauge does actually have a light on the side, so I can use that, and if you did have one yourself, then you could possibly use that instead. Okay, so we come to the last piece of kit, and the most important piece as far as I'm concerned in the whole kit itself. So this is called the Lifesaver, and not many people know what these things are, but if you do, you know how important they are. These should be kept inside your car, not in the boot of your car. I only have it in the boot of my car to show you what it is. And basically it will break the windows of your car if the windows are not going down because the electrics have gone on the car. It will also cut the seatbelt if the seatbelt release is not working. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the plastic lid off here, and you can see the silver point there. That will break your window. You just have to tap it on the window and it will break. The other part of the lifesaver is the part at the bottom, which I'm just about to show you. So this will cut the seatbelt for you if the seatbelt is not releasing. So that part there, you would just basically cut your seatbelt off, and that can potentially, as I say, save your life. Okay, so thank you for tuning in today. I hope that helps you, and I hope that you never have to use any of this equipment, but at least you're in the knowledge that you have it if anything does happen, that either yourself or someone else can help you. I'm not necessarily saying that you should do all of these things, but you have the equipment to at least help you. So thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next vlog, and happy driving.